emotionally attached in the past, right? But learning to really safeguard your emotions, because if you don't control your emotions, they're going to control you.
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, and now I have more healthier mediums of which to wind down. Yeah. Meditating without a buzz is a better way of meditation if you read some books.
And you got mental clarity.
Yeah, man. So that's been one of the biggest things that I've changed in my life. Is I just stopped all that. And other things that I'll do is I take a lot of different supplements. So not a lot, but I take like chaga, reishi, lion's mane. These are all natural herbs and medicines that are clinically proven to help with cognitive ability, function, as far as mental acuity, and even energy, and getting you kind of that optimal flow state.
Yeah.
The other thing then is releasing endorphins in your body. So
DMT.
DMT. Got to go on an ayahuasca trip. Yeah. But at the same time, I've looked into. I'm in the military, so I can't do certain things. Yeah. But I've looked into, there's research about psychedelics and how that can benefit you as well from a microdosing.
Ask Joe Rogan.
Yeah, just ask Joe Rogan. He's got plenty of insights there.
Yeah.
But so other things is like I take cold showers every day.
Yes.
If I start off hot, I at least flip it to cold for the last 1 minute. Again, Wim Hof, look at that. There's a lot of research based of how it helps.
It's funny you mentioned that. I've been practicing Wim Hof every day for about 15 days.
Yeah, breathing techniques, cold water therapy. The other thing, so two simple things that any and everybody can do. In the first 10, 20, 30 minutes of your day, just do a couple push-ups, get your blood flowing, break a little bit of a sweat, and endorphins get released. And it's so healthy for you. But people are, they try to wait till the end of the day, or you don't have to make a big thing of it. Just get a little bit of blood flowing. And then I completely forgot what the other thing was within the first 5 minutes a day. That helped significant. Well, reading. Oh, it was laughing. It's laughing. So you're not supposed to look at your phone within the first 30 minutes of the day. I break that rule. I like to watch something that's going to put a smile on my face, because when you look good, when you feel good, you do good. And that just helps me to get in an optimal state. So I laugh, I smile.
That's good. And
that could be through reading. There could be something funny, but I just see something that makes me laugh. 5 minutes, nothing crazy. You don't want to get sucked into the trap of social media, but spend 5 minutes, just make yourself laugh. Do some push-ups, read a little bit, meditate, take a cold shower. And then if you could, I also do sometimes intermittent fasting, or I eat a really healthy meal as my first meal, because breakfast is breaking your fast. So you want that first meal to be on par, really important. So that's huge. 20, 30 minutes of your day. If you do that every day for a month, and it's not that difficult, it will absolutely change your productivity. Yeah,
your focus, your clarity will be 10 times different.
Oh, yeah.
And I think the most important thing is just consistency, right? So absorbing all that from someone from the outside looking in, that's a lot of information to digest, right?
Yeah.
Like, okay, daily meditation, daily reading, make sure you get your exercise in, journaling, prayer, meditation, whatever type of exercises, routines you have. But I would suggest just finding one or two of those, right? Like if you're not in the process of consistently doing it, throw it in the routine. Or if you're going to go all in, go all in. The Miracle Morning talks about, having all that stuff locked in. But the main thing is just consistency. Mm-hmm. If you're trying to make a true change in your life, it's got to be consistent, right? Some people say it takes 30 days to ingrain a new habit. Some people say it takes up to like 70, right? But if you're not remaining consistent every single day with those new practices, you're never going to form that new habit. Therefore, you're never going to shape your life in that direction that you want to go. Yeah, not to derail too much, but to your point, the consistency is what's helped lead to where I am for a number of things. But for example, investing, right? It's consistently taking money and investing it, right? It's not just, I'll put $300 in there, in 2 months, I'll put $500 in there. There has to be a system and a process that is consistent, whether it's via your own mind and making sure you do it, or it's automated. So it's just coming out of your check into your 401k or what have you. So in the same concept, that consistency applies across the board, but is absolutely critical when it comes to the investing side of the world. That's big. And half of investing is mental control, right? Managing your emotions, right? And I think that's almost like a rule of financial stability or literacy, right? Is learning not to be emotionally attached to your investments, right? Yeah. If you're talking real estate, don't fall in love and become too emotionally attached to a house, right? And the house is simply an asset. The numbers either work or they don't, right? Don't let your emotions get in the way. Stock market, especially if you're day trading, doing options type of stuff like that in itself is a battle. That's a battleground inside of your head every day because the emotions tied to it, and you're watching those charts go up and down. I've been in that, man, and I'm not a trader. I've realized that I'm not good at playing the options game, and I've gotten emotionally attached in the past, right? But learning to really safeguard your emotions, because if you don't control your emotions, they're going to control you.
Oh yeah, 100%.